Hey everybody, I am Christine Pfeiffer Stocke.
And I'm Dan Stocke.
And we're here to tell you about our script, the comedy First Runner-Up.
There are two great movies in this world. At least.
At least.
The Turning Point and Bridesmaids. They are vastly different movies, decades apart, but they do share this one theme in common, and that's that they explore that tinge of healthy jealousy and competition between friends.
And the idea for the movie came from a blurb I read about this beauty pageant that happened in this town, and then it didn't. For a decade, it didn't happen at all until they decided to rev her back up. And we thought that idea was pretty hilarious.
Hilarious! So that's the impetus for this comedy. What happens to these people? Like the queen, the person who wins, she now has a crown forever. That's something. And more importantly, what happens to the loser, the first runner-up, who then has to carry this stigma with her wherever she goes, regardless of how successful she may become.
And so First Runner-Up is the story of Audrey and Maxine, two best friends who did everything together, including entering the Miss Bay City pageant. Maxine wins the crown. Audrey is first runner-up. Then, through a series of unfortunate events, the pageant is kaput, no more, and now they have to carry around these titles for better or for worse until
they rev it back up. So Audrey, our first runner-up, she leaves Bay City and has become very, very successful in her own right. She starts a fashion company based on the dress that she wore during the pageant, and in fact is going to sell her company for millions of dollars when she hears, fat stacks, yo, when she hears that the pageant is going to be back on. So she clears her schedule because she's going to make sure to come back to town to watch her best friend lose that stupid crown and perhaps maybe shake the stigma of what she feels is her greatest failure
the self-imposed
in life.
stigma. And Maxine, for over a decade, has worn the crown and has capitalized on it. She is the head of the tourism board. She writes articles for the local paper. She is a big fish in a mid-sized pond. But then with the news that the pageant is back on, she's like, oh, wait, what now? What size fish am I going to be in this pond? Am I going to matter anymore?
So we really explore the themes of identity like that. Why do we allow ourselves to be defined by other people and not on our own successes?
And why do we carry around something that we shouldn't? Something that is so trivial that we allow it, for better or for worse, to shape who we are and who we become.
In the end, both women, Maxine and Audrey, realize that the pageant never did and never will truly define them. And everyone lives happily ever after. Right?
Right. High five.
High five.
Under 3 minutes. Hoo-yah. Thanks, guys.